Alright, back again. We are sitting here with Zora Fairchild and, of course, Sason. We are in Sledgeblad Castle, which is a fortress commissioned by Ulfric Stormcloak. At least that's how I'm role-playing it. And Sason has been appointed Lord Commander. And Zora's going to run it while Sason goes out with his companions and takes care of a few things. I like how she was all taking charge up there, sitting in the throne. It's awesome. Alright, first things first. Okay, so we're gonna investigate Cadian's past, specifically about his sword. See if we can translate those ruins on some kind of Akabiri blade. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay, no, never mind.
Aye. Hello there.
Wrong dialogue tree. Actually, let me read my books real quick, and I'll give him some books. He seems to love books.
Later then.
All right.
Yes.
Here, you want to read King?
This one has some good training tips for combat. Bah, I know better tricks than that. Here, let me show you some moves.
Nice. I have a book you might like.
I've heard this story before, from Bruma. Be interesting to read it now, knowing what I do about the blades. They had a few unique fighting styles, you know? Let me show you a move or two.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. When you give him books, he usually trains you like one in some kind of skill. Do you want this copy of Amulet of the Kings?
I've been meaning to read this. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too. What's next? I'm at your service.
Got a copy of Dragonborn.
I've been meaning to read this. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too.
Battle of Sancreer Tor?
Looks like a good read.
Sancreer Tor.
Here, fair trade?
Annals of the Dragon Guard?
Annals of the Dragon Guard. It's an actual account from the first era. This could be priceless. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be careful with it.
Impacts are called apostates. In Valenwood, treated
Black Arrow,
similarly
Volume
to
2.
This one has some good training tips for combat. Bah, I know better tricks than that. Here, let me show you some moves.
Alright, Fire
Looks
Dart.
like a good read. Here, fair trade?
Beggar.
This is a good series. I'll keep an eye out for other volumes. Thank you. Here, I've got something for you too.
Children of the Sky.
Wow. Been a long time since I read this. I actually had a copy when I was a lad. First book I ever owned.
Alright, Warrior.
This one has some good training tips for combat. Bah, I know better tricks than that. Here, let me show you some. I was hoping to get a copy of this. You must find it fascinating. The history of your blood.
That's it.
Here
It's
at the
all
end
the
is
books.
Can
All right.
what stories will be written about you.
Huh. Thank you. Codlock named me the
Are
new
you
harbinger of the companions. What do you think about that?
Hell of a title. You're going to do Ysgramor proud.
Thank you.
My fleas keep me company when I can.
I'll do my best.
Funny when you get
Well, here to you.
apparently.
You're going to be a great leader.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
No, I do not think so. Anyway, I feel this conversation is making you
Let's
hungry.
see. Any thoughts about
Maybe we
Ori?
should change the subject.
She seems nice enough. Are you certain we can trust her?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, you're a good judge of character.
Oh, we already had this conversation. We already had this conversation.
Alright.
I think that's it. Oh, here.
Ask away.
So, what brings you to Skyrim? He wouldn't tell me before.
Not now. Maybe when we've got time to take a break.
Okay. All right. So we're off. Or maybe it's like we have to sit down or something. I don't know. It's so silly. There's some like that. I'm like, do not do that. It's too specific. You have to sit their character down, and then you have to sit down, and then you could have a talk. And it's like, are you kidding me? Don't do that. Wait. Okay. Well, yeah. That's fine. So it is. Why? Oh, okay. Because you didn't actually tick that off. There. There we go. Okay, so it's by Riften, sort of ish. Probably the closest place. Alright. Let's sail off to Riften, and then we'll head on foot from there on. They go outside the castle, get on the airship, and then go.
There is a limit to how much hist sap one should have at once. There is such a thing as sap poisoning. Some symptoms include gold tongue, where sap has left mouths golden in hue. Others have had their scales turn into bark. It's not a pretty sight.
Yikes.
The Imperialists think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their hate.
This should be good.
Oh, what the fuck is it now?
I know.
What was that?
Ready for some shit?
I was rightfully on alert.
Killing you will make her an excellent sword.
I
Oh wait, hold up. I need it. Ultimate dodge mod. We're gonna enable NPC dodge. I'm gonna set at the lowest frequency. They still dodge a lot. It's crazy.
You lucky git.
Good one.
I'm gonna make this.
Get lost!
Fight? Once I was watching a fight in some arena, I saw the winner crouch over their fallen foe's head.
I can't even. I think that's like a good dragon. For some reason.
At least we don't have to deal with them again.
Yep. Make it easy for us. Oh. He was just chilling there. That's good. Holy
What
shit.
was that?
Come on, let's see you put up a fight. I'll kill you!
Would you mind aiming that bow at someone else?
Let's
You're gonna regret messing with me.
You're a fool.
Maybe next time
Test me.
you should hit. This is why I like
Has
you.
been rooted out.
Very good. I like you too. 1,500 to go. Alright.
Something's wrong here.
This place
ears
is
didn't deceive
infected
me.
with these people.
My life will be easier when you're dead. Are you dead?
Let's loot.
Stray wolf. Prepare to die by the hands of Lucifer.
I had just started having fun.
Oh, what the hell? I know, and I didn't save at all. Skyrim being Skyrim. Gotta love it.
Drive out the storm clouds and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we'll take back our home.
Alright, I can catch this up quickly.
Yes?
Down with Ulfric,
Yes.
the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink and
I've been meaning to read this. Wow. Been a long time since I read. This is a good series. This one has some good trim. This one has some good trim. Hell of a title. You're going to do Ysgramor proud. Well, here to you. You're going to be a great leader. This one has some good trim tips for combat. Looks like a good read. I've heard they had a few unique fights. I've been meaning to read this. Looks like a good read. I was hoping to get a copy of this. Annals of the Dragon God. It's an actual account from the First Era. This could be priceless. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be careful with it. What's next?
You're like 3/4 of the way there, I think.
That can't be good.
You asked them.
So here's where we were.
I hope you it hurts
Careful
when you
there,
walk in.
Fred.
You know, physically
can't be good, can
and
it?
mentally.
Okay.
Something's wrong here.
Shore stone. We're a little further. Yeah, that's where I went up. I was just trying to see if there's a path up there, but yeah, so it's like up here. Alright. It's okay. We could spend 5 minutes jumping on each little thing, or we could just use our Dwemer rope technology, or chain technology, I guess. Wait. Sorry. I didn't key them to both. There we go. Alright, so it's down there. Aha. We found it. A bunch of skeletons, it looks like. Forgot. There, should make it a little more interesting. See, I thought that might have been crashing my game, but then, you know, that was before NFF, so.
Here comes trouble. You think you can?
Give it up! That's enough of that. Zeus! Bastard! Let my scales flake off.
What the fuck is it?
Skeleton! I can't bear it! Oi! Great! Has been put down.
Oh,
By the God couldn't handle.
Sod off! For fuck's sake!
for fuck's sake.
Fuck! Alright.
Any thoughts?
You move well in light armor, but I still can't trust it myself. Feels like I need to be ready to jump in front of every blade and arrow that comes your way.
Well, thank you. Anything on your mind?
You're an expert of destruction. The elements
Not
of
really.
nature bend to your will. Till later then.
I have the potential, but I haven't actually. Hey, Diggs. I haven't actually expressed it, or even worked on it.
You will fall, dragon.
Walking pile of bones. Not even a shout rocket on your sword. Die, dragon.
Bury him in arrows.
Die, you scaly beast. Patience for my arrows. Die, dragon.
Right. Where were we?
Gift to kind. Kennereth. See if there's anything relating to your issue, Katie. Or yeah, Caden. Okay. Sorry. Something here. Septum and a shaman ring. Huh.
I like the rift better than anywhere in Skyrim. Cold forests and the broken mountains. It always felt familiar somehow.
One of my favorite simpler meals is saltfish
Look at that
noodles.
view.
Make some bone broth.
An
and
incredible
vegetables,
place to build a
spicy
settlement.
noodles and an egg. A warm and rich meal.
It's
all in one
amazing.
pot.
Glad you're seeing the beauty of the land.
This mountain is a natural fortress. You could see anyone coming for miles from up here. No wonder a village of miners was able to hold off a siege of Thalmor's soldiers for so long. With a few simple traps, the tunnels leading here could be turned into a gauntlet. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh wow. You just said what I was thinking.
I know
Right.
to call you a milk drink.
Even a dragon
Are they saying
coveted
you
this
have strong
place for a
bones?
home.
Or that you're a baby.
We should keep looking around.
It's probably the latter, right?
Take a look at this relic here.
What gemstones are these? I think I can see the stars in them. It's practically radiating magic. Must be an Akaviri enchantment.
Are you okay being here?
Just trying to imagine how it was. This place was probably my very first home. I might have even been born on this mountaintop. I spent so long looking for answers and suddenly I'm here. It's a lot to take in.
Well, I wish there was more here for you.
I'm actually okay with this. I'm glad to finally know where I'm from. But it's not everything I am, and I have you to thank for all of this.
You stuck by me through so much, so this is the least I could do.
How could I not? You've become the greatest friend I've known.
Alright. There was a hidden cache in the rubble.
What did you find? Ah,
Cache,
looks like it was left behind by the villagers.
Cache.
I can see now why they may have decided to leave messages written in the dragon language. Akaviri symbols on Nordic ruins would have been too obvious.
Well, the ruins could be another clue.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Alright, investigate the burial mound. Tell me about yourself.
What's got you curious?
What brings you to Skyrim?
Not now. Maybe when we've got time to take a break.
Alright.
I'm behind you.
Investigate a little more. Who are those people? Oh. Merchants. Love these traveling merchants. What you got for
Take a look.
Lighten the load a little. Store some stuff. Okay.
Aye. Aye.
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
Ah, another 5,000. Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I also need to get rid of some of these darn witch heads. They're like 5 pounds each. I could store them. I'll store them next time. And then, yeah. Obviously do the quest to get rid of them. Wait, we were already in here.
Next time.
Yeah.
Whoa. Easy now.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to run into you. Investigate the burial now. So it is. Okay. All right. Everything should be clear. I can just zoom through. Gotta love leak step. I was probably like making you go out that way to. I see. Let's catch up on our reading real quick. A diet of eyes. I have to look into that one. Okay. All right, we'll take the airship. Might as well make some potions. I have so much money being sizzling.
Divine smile on you, friend. Hello, friend. Good to see you again, friend.
Just making a bunch of potions.
Yes?
I just want to go around, just finish training. Get all my levels. I got enough. Almost done. Oh wow, okay. Because I had a lot of shit. You can just let your ingredients stack up. much all that's worth. Jesus. Maybe you can help me lighten my load.
Yes? Take a look.
I think I can probably sell her like one stack and it'll take all our money. Only 700. Wow. Okay. Only 700. Oh. 4,000. 21,000. Wow. 600 left. Anything for 95? Nope. Okay.
Farewell.
That lightened my load. Yeah, a little bit. Enough I can ease burden.
Sure, just walk into me. I don't have any feelings or anything.
I like their little comments. He's probably got the smartest team, AI-wise. He's got comments for days, man.
This is an
shut up.
ode to Skyrim's arch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone.
Yes?
For the age
Need more
of
training.
aggression is
You already know all that I know.
Gotcha. What do I know? Nothing. Use some restoration training. See, restoration I'd find in Rorikstead.
Drive out the storm.
Good day.
There's a master trainer there. All right. Save here.
I knew you had no respect for me, Stormcloak.
Damn. This is harsh. Stormcloak. What's it gonna be, Stormcloak?
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I like some training and restoration.
Of course.
Doop, 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 doop. Unlimited training mods are awesome. Okay. Let me sell you some stuff.
Take a look. Of course.
Did you know the Empire
Take a look.
outlawed levitation? How
Oh.
utterly barbaric.
Training?
Of course. Take a look.
$20,000. Wow.
Of course. All right then.
All right, restoration.
Those little girls of
Done.
yours are growing like weeds.
Health, health, health.
Yes, and just like weeds, they're nothing but trouble.
Could use some block. That'd be Kynes Grove. We saved, right? No. Yeah. Might as well. Some of this out of the way. I mean, see, you could either do that, right? Where you can have unlimited training. You spend your money to actually train, which makes perfect sense to me, right? You spend money to basically be an apprentice to a master, right? But, it's a lot more immersive than freaking hitting a horse in the ass with a destruction spell for 2 hours, right? Now, there's a better way now. I guess the cheat way now is you just unbounded storms and then, you know, get some enchant some equipment to give yourself 100%, you know, spell cost. And then fast travel across the map and then boom, you're 100 and, you know, you could do it that way. I mean, that's technically a legal way to do it, but, you know, is that really fun? Yeah. Especially since I've done all this stuff over and over and over. Wait, I thought Kynes Grove. Yeah, it's right here. The way.
You're getting too close for comfort.
Yeah, give you a reason to visit some of these inns too, you know? Like, oh yeah. They have trainers in Old Hadron, or I forget how to say it, but it's an inn I never go to. Can you train me to block?
Of course.
Okay. Can I sell you stuff?
Take a look.
Alright. More training?
Of course.
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
Train.
Of course. Farewell.
Oh, look, another level. So now we just got heavy armor, illusion, pickpocket, lockpicking, sneak, damn. Like quite a few. Oh yeah, I'm only 69. Wow. Suck, man. Okay, that's enough training for now. We sold all our potions, so holy shit. We sell some of those fuckers.
Take a look.
Got a ton of these. Here, you can have 16 of those.
Until next.
There. Okay. Got some good training in there. And that still only put me at 69. I think the others are like 75. Alright. We were on our way to investigate the burial, which was right over here. So let's head out. We did save. Just want to make sure. Yes. Oh yeah. Sin 7. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, you don't even have, yeah. Send some guys at you. There we go. That should be fun. I want to spar against Temujin. I love that. You can chain it together. This looks interesting. What do you think about this, Cadian? Creates a ward that protects against spells up to 70 points. Okay. Silent Flame. Opponents in melee range take fire damage per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. Sealed Letter. And a Starlight Circlet. Ancient Magic empowers your mind. You learn all skills 10% faster. Huh.
You think you could use that clear sky shot of yours, if it isn't too much to ask?
Cadia.
What are you thinking?
Take a look at this relic.
Clever craftsmanship on that medallion. It looks to be made from ebony and dragonborn. And see, it bears the Akaviri symbol for the dragonborn. Perhaps this amulet was meant for you.
Take a look at this one.
Now that's what I call a shield. Just look at that craftsmanship. Though you may get better use of it than me.
I got two hands, so. Well, there was something else buried underneath the cairn.
This must have been what the clue meant. Search the bones of our ancient enemies. The dragon burial mounds. It's not as if they could have predicted the dragons would be brought back to life.
There was a letter left with the relics. You need to read it.
What? Let me see. By the gods, can it be possible? After all these years?
You okay?
Yeah. Yes. I'm alright, it's just... There's a lot written here I need to take in. Excuse me.
Alright. Now we can rest somewhere with him and see if he's willing to talk. So we'll save here. And we'll head back up to the airship. As one is to do.
Nothing compares
in
to the
modded
wilds of
Skyrim. Alright, gentlemen. Back on the airship.
How can I help you?
Huh, that's cool. We'll stay. Just stay close to me.
Yes, champion of Azura.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm listening. What was I supposed to be doing?
Let's see. Say, I downloaded.
I'm listening.
Followers can rest. So I'm just trying to see if.
Let's be off.
Well, he seems to be relaxing. Yeah. Okay. Just monitoring them.
Ruby is all right, I trust.
Huh. Where? Oh, okay. I guess it's let's go. Then you have to ask him again.
Are you holding up okay?
All right, so we'll stay here for a while. That's the cue to get him to do it, and then you can just stay here. Okay.
This smells good.
Yeah, I think his brain's just a little different. Then again, he might just auto-re... I don't think he auto-relaxes.
Are we stopping to eat? I am...
Which is unfortunate. It's weird that, you know, you have a really... Very, what is it? Well, just a really interesting and complicated follower, but they can't do, like, simple things like relax. Like, there's certain followers that are, like, really simple, and even they have the relax feature on them. You know, just built in. But, who knows? Maybe it's more complicated. Anyway, okay, so we're here at Cadian, and we're gonna ask him. So,
Something on your mind?
you want to talk about that letter?
Not right now.
Really? Okay. Can I ask you something? Or no, that's not it. Tell me about yourself.
Of course. What were you wondering?
What brings you Skyrim?
Not now. Maybe when we've got time to take a break.
Okay, here, let me...
What's next? Aye.
Can I ask you something?
Aye. Alright.
Can you do me a favor?
What do you need?
I want you to sit there.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, okay. Sit bench.
Alright.
Fushbada!
Not right now.
I can't shout.
Alright.
But try.
Oh, I hate that. Okay. Because how do I sit if...
Hello there.
Alright, can I ask you?
Sure.
Do me a favor.
As you wish. Okay then. Why? What do you need?
Huh.
I'm at your service.
Aye.
Let's try, oh, why? And then why did it kick it off 8? That don't even make any sense. Alright. Let's try, try a white run. Let's try a, an inn. Not now. Not now. It's gotta be the perfect setting. So many followers that are like that. It'd be nice if they, like, you gotta specifically, you know, put in there specifically what you need to do. And if you're like, oh, I'm worried about, like, immersion. Okay, so then put the stuff in parentheses. And if people don't want to read it, then just ignore the parentheses. I don't get it. Like, for instance, Zora with interesting NPCs, you gotta, like, have had one quest conversation with her, and then be at Riverwood for that conversation to trigger, and you know, I mean, at least those scripts fire when they're supposed to. There's no jankiness, unlike Brotherhood of Old, which I couldn't even finish it without console commanding it.
The city is under attack. Get inside and bar the door until the fight is over. We are also looking for volunteers. If you are willing to aid us in this battle, you shall be generously rewarded. What will you do, citizen? Will you volunteer, or will you stay?
Well, if it's under attack, I'll volunteer. Me and my crew.
My thanks. Follow me. My men and the other able fighters will be waiting outside the gate. Everyone, keep yourselves safe. Everyone, to your houses
Right,
now.
I'll shift it.
We are under attack. Ready yourself, lads and lasses. Ah! Show these motherless hawkers who this city belongs to. Yeah!
It's actually quite beautiful here.
Ah, look. Khajiit traders. Perhaps they have something interesting in stock.
Perhaps. Dodge my stuff. Making it a little harder. A little harder to kill. I like that.
Won't get away with that. Pay for this. I'll rip your heart out, cat. Victory is yours. I submit. No! Not yours! Just die!
Psychotic bitch.
Serves me right.
All right.
No mercy, no prisoners. That's the way we do it. Here, your
Damn.
service is worthy of these gifts from our Jarl.
We commit war
Long
crimes.
live the
Yeah.
Jarl!
Thank you.
All right then.
Well, at least the city's safe.
Good to see you.
Such behavior is uncalled for.
How can I help you?
Gotta love those random Skyrim events. But that's, I forget what mod that is. Maybe that's immersive world encounters or world events. Forget. After you have about, you know, over a couple hundred mods installed, you kind of start to forget which mods do what. You're just like, I think that's this one and that one and...
What happened?
Hey, Ella?
Such a shame.
Wait, why is the banner mayor locked?
Oh, nasty
Damn
bitch.
shame.
The... That was interesting.
Need something?
No.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Oh, no. I don't think I need to do that, buddy.
Hey,
Watch it.
Alright, Cadian.
You alright?
We're here. Let's see if we can find this
You
Luri's
wanna
person.
talk about that letter?
Not right now.
What?
What's next?
Okay, so rest. Okay.
What's next?
So I guess...
Make it quick.
Alright, so we'll actually... This will all sleep in the airship. Maybe that triggers it. Makes no sense. Okay, we rested.
Aye?
Want to talk about the letter?
Not right now.
Okay, let's rest here.
Aye, I won't argue there.
Okay.
Everything alright?
So now that he's resting... Okay, I guess he's got like 2 different modes or something. Like he's got where he's following you, and then you got the let's rest, and okay. That was unclear to me. So now I don't even have that option. So I guess we'll just start with what's on your mind.
I've never in my life seen someone with such skill in destruction magic. You're a deadly sight.
Let's see. Can I ask you something else? And thank you.
Of course.
Oh wait, no, that's not it.
Till later then.
Let's see. How are you? Been quiet. Ah, I hate that when he does that. Get stuck.
Aye. And sorry I have been. I'm doing alright, I promise you. That letter gave me a lot to think about.
It can help to talk it through.
I think you may be right there.
I didn't even get to read the letter.
It's no
I
use
just
staying stuck
handed
in my
over
head.
to you. I didn't even look at it, but I figured it was tied to you, so. You know who your mother was?
And I'm more grateful than words can explain. It's bittersweet. I wish even more now that I knew her. But I was left with such a legacy. Keep whatever you want from what we find. As the Dragonborn, it sounds like it's your birthright. This letter is more than enough for me.
I'm gonna give you some of these things and we'll put the others in storage, but are you sure?
Completely. It was my past I was looking for. Not treasure. It's so strange how prophetic her words turned out to be.
Do you think it was fate?
The last Dragonborn? And one of the last Akaviri? Does sound mighty suspicious as far as destiny is concerned. Besides, if history keeps repeating itself, you'll soon have a new empire to build. And perhaps a new dragon guard to go with it.
Empire building can wait. There's still a lot to experience, and we're still in the middle of a civil war in Skyrim.
Ever the master of your own fate. Here's to the adventures still out there waiting.
Alright, I appreciate it. So... anything else you wanted to know?
You know what? Tell me something about you.
Do you have any family out there?
Yeah. Though they're far from here. They live in Hammerfell.
Do you miss them? Perhaps that's a daft question. Your family must be proud of you.
Well, and I have kids here, but I'm talking about like parents, yeah. Let's see here. How are you doing, Kai?
Shoulders acting up a bit after
Okay.
the last brawl, but nothing to complain about.
Kaidian?
How are you
Kaidian?
holding up?
Doing well.
I'm glad for you.
You're a fine shot with that bow. I should show you my old hunting grounds sometime, eh?
Alright. Come on, let's get going.
Alright. Let's see where this takes us.
Tell me about yourself.
Ask away.
Brings you to Skyrim.
Not now.
Okay.
Maybe when we've got time to take a break.
Alright.
Couldn't think of anywhere better.
Alright. Tell me about yourself.
What's got you curious?
What brings you to Skyrim?
I've spent a long time wandering. This is where my feet led me.
There's more to it than that, surely.
Aye, isn't there always? To own the truth, I've come back to Skyrim to learn something of my heritage, my bloodline. The few clues that I have pointed me here, but it takes time to decode. So, I'm paying my way by collecting bounties.
Bounties, huh? But you have no family to ask?
No, not anymore. Perhaps I do have blood kin out there, but I've never known them.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I thought you looked like a Nord, but now that I look at you, maybe you have some other heritage.
Well, aren't you observant? I was raised by an old, and as one. But no, that Atmoran ice doesn't run in my veins. I can't be certain what does.
So you don't even know your own heritage?
No, I have no voice of the Emperor, no dragon skin magic. I don't know the race of my mother. All I have is a hunch, but I need proof.
Perhaps I could solve.
You do that?
But I've already done
I
that.
suppose I could
think.
use the help.
I think we're supposed to have this
The best
conversation
clue I
before.
have is my sword, but I'm certain we can find out more in our travels.
So that's how you talk about home with them? Okay. Oh, no. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's something else. Any thoughts? Okay. Oh, I think we're done. I think that was it. Find a way to translate the runes on his sword. We still hadn't found that.
Right.
Let me trade with you.
Ah,
Let me check your gear.
I'm doing good. How are you feeling?
Let me check your gear.
Go on then.
I'll at least give him this. Yeah. You can have that. And then, oh wow, he has all these things. Sealed letter. Let me look at a sealed letter.
Alright.
My beloved son, Cadian. If the gods allow it, I will be standing at your side when you uncover these heirlooms, but with the events unraveling as they are, I've come to understand that this may never be. I realize now I may be writing my last words to you. As your father used to say, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Like some of the other surviving Akaviri of our bloodline, was charged with preserving and protecting what relics and information we had left until the last Dragonborn arrived, and the Dragon Guard could return to their true purpose. What you will find here are some treasures. Guard them. Use their power to protect yourself in turn. I have left more in the world for you, and I have faith that that if you discover these, you will find the rest. At the moment, I can't predict what else is safe to write or how much you know of your family and clan. I have faith that if the worst should happen, Tarbin or Brynjar will protect you as they have promised me. I will leave you instead with something else you must know above all else. You have been the light of my life, my child. As I write this, I hold you sleeping in my lap, so small and new, and yet even now I see the shades of a man. You see the shades of the man you will become. Even if my worst fears are realized and I cannot be there to raise you, do not ever doubt how much you are loved and how proud I am to be your mother. For some nights now I've dreamt of you, not as an infant in my arms, but as a grown man. You walk over snow and ice in the darkness of night, and when the sun finally rises and turns sky to fire, and dragons soar the horizon, I cannot help thinking that as the era and the empire spirals to its end, you will be there to see the great rebirth from the ashes. Remember this: when mistake takes its place at the misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn. You may be the last of our clan alive to see it. I close this letter now with a desperate hope. It is not the end. With all the love in my heart, me. Is it Mia? May? Alright. Cool. So we got his little quest out of the way.
Then.
Not a bad looking armor piece there. Store some of this. Shaman ring, that, shield. We're good. Wait, we didn't find a sword, did we? Weapons. Nope. A hammer. Didn't Gore use a hammer? Give him that. Alright, so we're going to take the airship back to the castle. Now that the world's well, it's obviously in chaos, but there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment, so it makes sense for Sason to take a little time out.
Sorry, I'm in
solve
your way.
all the little problems of his companions.
A drinking competition. I imagine you'll do quite well.
Aye, a nice flagon of ale to slake my
Bosma who break
thirst.
the Green Pact are called apostates.
Okay.
In Valenwood,
So he'll rest up. And so we add Lucian in
they're
here.
treated similarly to how the Thalmor treat Talos worshippers.
I'll have them follow us. Alright, Lucifer. Let's have a chat.
What's up?
That essence extractor is a horrible price. Just look at those needles.
Need some help.
Okay, how can I help?
Nothing.
Let's get. What's up, Dragonborn?
Can I ask you something?
I can only answer your question if I know the answer.
I've already asked him all this, yeah.
Right then.
I'll have to look into what sets him off quest-wise. Let's talk to
What do you need?
Zelaz. So chef and alchemist, how are you with drinks?
Ah, yes. A natural question to ask. Firstly, I should perhaps ask you something. How do you feel about alcohol?
I enjoy a drink on occasion.
Me too, though I tend to be quite selective. I personally find that the flavor of alcohol ruins the otherwise perfectly fine drink it is in. And so I thought to myself, is there a way to negate that flavor? The answer, of course, was alchemy, which had both simple and complex solutions. One could simply boil off the alcohol. The boiling point of alcohol is usually lower than the drink it is contained in. You would simply leave it boiling for a while. Of course, this inevitably alters the consistency and flavor of the base drink. It does get rid of the alcohol, though. I found two complex methods of completely removing the taste and effects of the alcohol from the drink, while keeping everything else intact. I figure, though, many do want to get inebriated while drinking, including myself on occasion. I won't reveal what I did, but I can tell you that it significantly improved the flavor of any drink, all without removing the actual alcohol.
Wow, that's quite incredible.
Well, thank you. It wasn't the most difficult thing in the world. Anyways, back to your original question. How am I with drinks? I am able to mix drinks with unrivaled flavor, truly taking advantage of the incredible flavors created through fermentation, all without the taint of alcohol. It will still get you drunk, though, so don't have too much of it at once. I'd be happy to mix you a drink whenever we stop by an inn.
Huh. Alright. Damn, he can cook me food, he can read me books, he can make me drinks. Jesus. Did I hear you singing to yourself earlier?
One
Wait.
time,
Oh, wait.
one of my superiors requested I make a potent poison for them. We had just received a shipment of some quite rare crimson nern root.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ask you that. I will ask you that later. God, I love Ari. Did I hear you singing to yourself earlier?
Hmm? Ah, yes. I suppose you might have done.
I didn't figure you for a singer.
I am not.
Then why are you singing?
I sense my family back in Thorn. I can feel them singing songs I can recall hearing when I was young.
I love having
join in with
conversations
them,
here. It's so
despite
lively.
being so far away.
All these people.
It makes me
roaming
feel
around.
home in a way. I miss them greatly.
Well, that clears things up.
Yes, I imagine it does. Let's get back to it then.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Okay, I think that's it.
Right.
Drink to our youth. This one's a favorite of mine.
Now there's
Legend
just
we all
Ori.
know and love.
Good morning.
We'll rest here for a while.
Skyrim's staunch protectors,
You can just stay here. Okay. I don't think Hoth has anything going with him. Ori, though. Just trying to go down each companion and see if they need anything.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Hey there.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone.
We'll stay here for a while. Stay here. Okay. Lucian. Door.
Yes?
Lucian.
Hi!
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I'd like to ask you something.
My favorite color is blue. Oh, something else.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Is there anything in particular like to see?
Now that you mention it, I suppose there is.
This one's a favorite.
Somewhere here in Skyrim, there's a Dwemer ruin called Doomsbethar. I came across a text referring to it in my last few months at the
there's a
Arcane
quest.
University. Dwemerus is a fiddly language. Often the same words can have multiple meanings, but I'm fairly sure it translates loosely to bound ghosts. It piqued my curiosity. The use of soul gems in Dwemer automatons is well documented, but no one really knows much about their purpose or function. I thought perhaps this place of bound ghosts might be something to do with that. So I did some more research, but I just can't find the location. My father's looking into it for me while I'm here on my expedition. If he finds anything, he's going to let me know.
Excellent. All right. Can you ride?
Absolutely not. I've tried. Divines know I've tried, but I just can't get the knack. Every single horse I've ever tried to ride just throws me off.
I will
Or maybe I just fall off. The point is, I can't ride. Maybe one day I'll learn, but today is sadly not that day.
Gotcha. That's all I wanted to know.
All right then.
All right.
All right.
Let's see, Gore.
Greetings.
So, where'd you learn to fight?
I got my start as a pit dog in the Imperial City Arena. Worked my way up to Gladiator before I got bored and quit. They say the best techniques are left by the survivors. With me gone, I guess everyone will have something to offer.
Huh. Gladiator. That's impressive.
I know.
Done a little gladiator
and I would have
work
been
myself.
Grand Champion too. If not for the burden. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Fair maidens in my bed and good stew in my belly. Some burden. Well, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Why'd you leave the arena?
Well, friend, it all comes down to who your opponent is. I'm square with killing men, but with a grand champion, ain't no more men to fight. So, they bring in beasts, minotaurs and things. I don't like it one bit. If a man chooses to enter the arena, it's what you call his prerogative. A beast ain't got no say in the matter.
I kill horkers for food and bears for hides. I don't kill no animal for sport.
It's understandable. Quite admirable. So, why did you become an arena fighter to begin with?
Why not? You need to get up more, friend. The arena is the most celebrated spectacle in all of Tamriel. To fight and die in the arena is a great honor. To fight and live, well, do that and you carve your name amongst the gods.
So, describe it. The experience of the arena.
The words won't do it justice. Not mine, anyway. But you can imagine, can't you? That moment when you stand behind the gate in a cold sweat. The air's so thick you can taste the blood. The crowd is buzzing. The flies are buzzing. Then they wheel up the iron. You hear this roar, so loud it rumbles in your chest. You don't know who they cheer for, what they cheer for. Victory, glory, or death. But that's the beauty of the arena, ain't it? Nothing's ever written, nothing's ever known. The Grand Champion can win 100 matches and name a skeever as his next opponent, and the audience will still hold their breath. Unlike the stories, it's always a surprise when the hero wins, 'cause in the arena, the hero's allowed to fail.
What do you think is so popular?
'Cause it's fair. It's about the only place you can truly measure a man's worth. If I ask the folks here, who has the best mead in Skyrim, one person might say Blackbriar mead, another might vouch for Honeyroom. If I asked for the best alchemist, bard or scribe, or which inn was warmest, and which wench the sweetest, there'd be many replies, but no answer. But if I asked you who was the strongest, who could best any man in the pit, there'd be no debate. You'd know by who was left standing. Only in the arena can a man be judged by his own merits.
Well, that's all the question I had about that. But, well, no. What about the gambling aspect?
Can't tell you much about that. I mean, I heard the whispers. Sometimes you see good fighters lose to pit dogs. Next day, they show up with swords so enchanted, they crapped mages when you swung them. There was one Khajiit fighter, the others called it Jingle. Said every night he went home, win or lose, his pockets jingled with gold. But ain't no one ever approached me. They knew where I stood. I grew up watching the fights. I learned enough then to know glory was the best coin.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Alright, that's all the question I had about the arena.
You ought to travel to Cyrodiil sometime, friend, and test your valor.
Very little skill with the sword, but
Maybe,
I'm an
maybe.
excellent archer. I imagine
What brought you to Skyrim?
with the sword.
The Horkers, my friend. The Horkers. I can't get enough of a good bowl of Horker stew. Fresh garlic, tomatoes, a sprinkle of lavender.
I very much enjoy inns. After a long day of traveling, one can sit down, get some food, drink.
I could use some carrots and maybe some minced onion.
You keep talking like that, and we'll need to get you an apron and a chef hat. Also Horkers.
Nah. You're in the wrong place. Riverwood isn't exactly, Horker capital.
I thought I
At least where you were, anyway.
That isn't it. You see, I've tried stews of all different flavors from all over Tamriel. I've tried your venizons and your steaks. I've tried your bug meat, your horror pies, and Taurus nuggets. Some wood elf charlatan even tried to sell me what he called a wyvern steak, but it tasted like mountain goat. I've tried every meat from the Somerset Isles to the shores of Solstein, and ate nothing compared to a fresh pot of worker stew. But you know what I haven't tried? I haven't tried a dragon. And call me crazy, but I think I saw one fly this way not long ago.
Yeah, about that. I tend to absorb them.
And this is supposed to be some sort of gift? The Nine can be cruel, my friend. Even when they bless.
So, what's on your mind?
If what Gaiden Shinji says is true, then the best technique is to swing your hammer recklessly and hope to connect. Works for me anyway.
So, actually,
what do you need?
Speaking of which, let me trade some things with you real quick. I've got a new hammer for you. I was thinking of you. A slinging, and is launched when it exceeds its health. Target gets a stacking 12-point curse for 20 seconds and is launched when it exceeds its health. It's interesting. Wonder what that would do.
Farewell.
Farewell. Amigo. Schmigano. Anigano. Hey, he's relaxing. I like that. Okay, well that's like everyone, I think. So unless, well, yeah, I guess we talk to Warrior real quick.
Yes?
What's on your mind?
So, tell me about the party at the Thalmor embassy. How was it?
Oh, the Thalmor embassy incident? It was... I mean, it was terribly boring, the party itself.
As expected then. In Valenwood, parties generally involve a lot of rock meth, while dancing and song. Usually, at some point, people start getting naked. It's great.
Wow.
How can I help?
Could you do me a favor?
What do you need?
I need some of your blood. I know, it's weird.
You need... what? I don't think I'm comfortable giving my blood to some loony mage's experiments.
Come on.
No, absolutely not. You'll have to find some other Bosma to bleed.
Wow, it's amazing she's got something specific to say about that. Let's see, what's on your mind?
I approve of your choice of attire.
I do too. Could you do me a favor?
What do you need?
Oh wait, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Anything else?
The other day I came upon this Nord love story. I think it was called Fury and Holger. It reminded me of one of our own legends, the Sylvanar and the Green Lady.
What about it?
Well, it's not actually a legend in the traditional sense of the word, seeing that it's true. The Sylvanar is a kind of ambassador. He represents the Bosma people to the outside world, and is known for his diplomacy and talent with words. The Green Lady is his mate, and she represents the wild side of my people, the forest and the sharp teeth. She's untamed and cannot be controlled. There has always been, and must always be, a Sylvanar and a Green Lady in Valenwood. They are bound together by fate, and if one dies, the other will soon follow.
Wow. Anything else?
I was just thinking that I like the way you wear your hair. I know, it's a little weird.
I don't do much with it, just a pick and, get it all nice and even. Pretty easy to manage. It's the beard that's harder, I gotta get in there and get that horker grease in there and then comb it through, and yeah, it's just, and it's dabbing, you dab it in there. Anyway, so anything else on your mind?
What do you think happens after you die?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I am kind of a Nord now at this point. I would think I would go to the sands of, or, wherever my people go, the Akutas. Where do we go? We go to like the Great Desert or something. But maybe Sovereign Power. Maybe a Daedric Prince. I don't really know.
Yeah, I suppose it's hard to tell for sure. My people believe that Bosma who have broken the pact will return to the ooze. Their names will be erased from the story, and their souls will be condemned to silence. It's a terrible fate. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Want to talk about something else?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch.
Anything else on your mind?
There's actually something I've been meaning to talk to you about. About your choice to take sides in the Civil War. The Stormcloaks? Really? Do you really subscribe to that whole Skyrim for the Nords thing?
I think a lot of the Skyrim is for the Nords thing is just nationalism gone awry. It's unfortunate. The Stormcloaks have a lot of issues, but so does the Empire. And it's not like the Empire is without its own, let's just say, selective discriminations. I don't agree with the racism, but I'm opposed to the imperialism. I'm definitely opposed to the Thalmor.
I agree with you regarding the Thalmor, but don't you think the Stormcloaks take things a little too far? I can't even tell you how many times I've been told by some Nord in a blue cloak to go back to my precious forest.
Yeah, they've even done that to me. I mean, why do you let provincials like you run around? Yes, I know.
The flavor of the drink is always more important to me.
It's not easy. That's all I can say. And I definitely understand if you hold some resentments. But the Empire is just that bad, and it's weak, and it's crumbling. And if we are to... I mean, it's like a decaying appendage, Skyrim at this point. We need to exercise ourselves from the host and heal. So what would you do if the Empire suddenly forbade you from worshipping Ifrit?
I see your point. I suppose you know best, but I don't really like it.
You and me agree on more than you think. Anything else?
Food.
That does sound good. Anything else?
I've noticed that many people react badly when I tell them about my dietary habits. And yet they have no issues eating animals. I don't get it. What's the difference?
Well, I mean, Oh, it's gonna be hard to explain it to you right now.
This one's a favorite.
Anything else? Wait, that's not what I wanted. Stop. All right. What's on your mind?
We should stay for a drink.
Anything else?
All that firewood you're carrying must be heavy. Or maybe it's just the weight of your guilt on your shoulders.
I don't even have firewood, so that's something. Anyway, anything else?
There's actually something I've been meaning to talk to you about. About your choice to take sides in the Civil War.
Okay.
The
so.
Stormcloaks? Really? Do you really subscribe to that whole Skyrim for the Nords thing?
Okay, I think we're done here unless Hoth's got something.
Well, look who it is.
This is an ode to Skyrim's storm.
Yeah, not much to say. Not much to say. Okay, I think that's all my companions' like quest lines. I know I got Zora's out of the way, except at the very end when we battle Alduin. There's another one. Alright, so we'll call it here. And then next time we'll actually have a quest to do. Besides, well, we did do a quest. It's just we did a lot of talking. But we got all that out of the way.
Good to see you.
So I'll see you later.